Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for returning. My name is Alexis. If you are new, welcome to my channel. And if you're a returner, thank you for coming back. I can't believe it's 2018. I really cannot believe it's 2018. Crazy if you think about it. This is my first video of the year that I'm filming and uploading for you all, and it is of course the best of 2017 as far as makeup and skincare and all of those goodies that I have here. I won't be going over like makeup brushes and things like that. Maybe another video I'll explain my other brushes that I like, but you know. But without rambling on, if you are new, please subscribe and like the video and comment down below, all that good stuff. And if you are a returner, you know the drill, like, comment, all that good stuff. And without rambling on too much, let's get started. So I figured I'd start with skincare. I'm gonna try to go in the order that like I would do my thing, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna start with skincare. The first thing that literally has been my ride or die way to take off any makeup of mine, like any makeup, I don't care if it's super kicked on or super light, it is going to go to this bad boy right here. Okay, this is by Philosophy. It's called Purity. Literally, not only does this like serve as a like cleanser of your face and all that, but it takes off all my makeup. Mind you, I have oily skin, so a lot of these products, especially for the skincare part, is going to be more towards oily skin gals like myself. But let me tell you, like, this does not break me out at all. I tried the Clinique Take Off the Day Balm. It's like that in the purple jar and all that, and I feel like me and her were not getting along, so I had to stop using that for a little while. I came back to this sucker and I love it. Love it so much. Now once my makeup is off, I will go ahead and cleanse the skin. The best thing that kind of keeps my skin at bay, because again, I do have oily skin, and with oily skin comes with random little breakouts. Literally the only thing that works, and I have tried from high-end to the drugstore and everything, is this bad boy right here. Is called Panoxyl. It's the Acne Creamy Wash. It is benzoyl peroxide that is the main ingredient in this, and this is the more of like the softer one. It's the 4%. I used to use the 10%, but I can't find it no more. It's actually really hard to find now, but it works just as good. If my skin is having a moment, which it likes to do all the time, I just clean my face with this, and literally the next day my little breakouts are adios. If they're not adios, they're definitely much smaller. Now when I'm done cleaning my face, I go in with two types of moisturizers. The first thing I do, which is kind of like my toner slash hydration part of my face, is the Mario Badescu Rose Water. It's a facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. So refreshing. This is my third bottle, okay? Not one, not two, my third bottle. And I love it so much. This is like the only, well, besides my Purity, this is like the other high-end part of my skincare. Spray this on, let it soak into my skin, and then I follow that up with my daily moisturizer, which is another drugstore find. It's by Neutrogena. It is the Hydro Boost Water Gel. Now, if you're oily skin gal like me, you want the water gel kind. They have a form, like they have a similar cream like this, but it's for extra dry skin, and that is actually very oily. Stay away, just stay away from that. But the gel, oil go friendly, let me tell you. And honestly, there's like a brand, I think it's Dr. Jart or something. Literally girl, this is the same thing but cheaper. Now on to primers. So of course, you know, if I cleanse my skin, all that, the next step in the makeup process is primers, and I have two. I have my high-end and then I have my drugstore. My drugstore one is definitely gonna go to my NYX Angel Veil primer. Love it. It is literally a dupe for the Hourglass Mineral Veil primer. Love it, love it so much. I believe this is $14.99. Sometimes I think at Target it's $15.99 because Target likes to raise the prices for sometimes. I don't know why. But I like this one. And then of course my holy grail high-end primer is definitely gonna go to the Benefit Porefenicial. This is the baby size because I didn't feel like paying for the whole lot, like the full price, like the big one. I just didn't feel like doing it. So this is the baby one. And like me, if you have like pores, especially like around this area in the T-zone, that's when you get like oily. This is another lifesaver, let me just tell you. Oily girl friendly. Now on to foundations. Now I just narrowed this down again to two. I don't want this to be a 45-minute video. Let's be honest, I won't even watch it. and it's me, and I won't even watch them on with you. But to foundations, I will go on with my high-end first, and I will tell you, this has been literally a life-changing foundation. I will say, if you have dry skin, you're not going to like this. It is more on the mattifying side. I'm wearing it right now. I've actually been wearing this in the past like 4 videos. So, and then off camera, I'm always wearing it. It is definitely a matte, it's like semi-matte to matte finish. Great for oily skin, I will say. Price point isn't bad either. There are a lot of other high-end foundations that are more than $34, and I just love this. And I've been using this, and I still have like quite a bit in here. So Fenty Beauty is my favorite high-end. And then for my drugstore favorite, wasn't seeing this coming, that's for sure. It is going to have to go to the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I love this stuff. It's in the color, or I wear, medium beige, which I think is 742. It's dewy, but it's not overly dewy. Like, it hydrates my skin, but I'm not a grease ball. If I set it well, we're Gucci. I think this is one, is it $11.99? I'm not sure the price, but I know it ain't the Fenty Beauty price. So, only downfall about this particular foundation is the color range and selection sucks. Like, I think they have like maybe 10 shades. And then the shade after this is way too orange. It's like orange red. And then the shade before this one is literally like white. So I'm just like, Covergirl, if we can expand the shade range, you'd have more winners. After foundation, concealer. And I mean, I don't even think I have to tell you guys which concealer as far as high-end I loved, because I think everyone else loved it. Definitely the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I wear the color light medium. I actually, did I use this today? I think I did. It is a splurge. I think it's like 24 bucks. But I can tell you right now, this is the most full coverage concealer I think I own at the moment. I'm actually looking at all my concealers right here, and I think this actually is the most full coverage one. So I go between light medium and medium. But if you don't want to splurge and you still want a decent concealer, my other favorite one is also by Maybelline, is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. You've probably seen me, if you've watched all videos from my first one to now, you have seen this at least 10 times. At least. I have 50 something videos, you know this is in here. Freaking love it. Not only do I love it because actually the coverage is decent, but if I run out, it's only $7.99. Girl, $7.99? $24. Only downfall is I wish there was more products inside, because I feel like I have to like scrape and scrape and scrape it to get some. But next on my list I have here are going to be setting powders. Now again, I have a drugstore one and then I have a high-end one. I'll start with my high-end powder. The best translucent slash setting powder I loved this year was definitely gonna go for the Coverfx translucent powder. It's the perfect setting powder. It's just in translucent, that's the color. I love this honestly, not only just for the concealer under my eye, but I love to dust it all over the face. Because again, it doesn't really whiten me too much. It's translucent, but freaking love it. And I love it more because this one doesn't have talc in it. I believe the Laura Mercier one has talc, and I didn't like that, so I was like, and I believe it's like maybe about $2 to $3 cheaper than Laura Mercier, so yeah. And for my drugstore setting powder, which has been featured numerous times on my channel for sure, is going to have to go to my Airspun. This sucker I believe is it can range. I've seen it at $5.99 and $7.99. I love it. I bought this like in February and it's like still like full. Crazy. Doesn't dry me out too much. It's great if you want to pack on the makeup and make sure it stays all day. This is your girl right here. This is your girl. Only pet peeve of it, and I know if you watch my videos, you will hear me say it. It just smells like an old grandma. Like it smells like a perfume my grandma would wear. It's my only downfall. The scent is a little strong. So for brows, I actually don't have my drugstore brow pencil. I actually used like the last little bit of it like yesterday, and I threw it out because my dumb self didn't realize I was going to do this video, but I'll probably have a picture of it somewhere around here. But my favorite drugstore brow pencil goes to the Maybelline. I think it's a Brow Wiz, Brow Define. It'll be here. It's literally $5.99. Love it. It reminds me so much of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I love the color. I'm in dark brown. Love it, love it, love it. And the only thing is I feel like they don't put a lot of product in it, so I run out of it so quickly, and that's why I'm here today with no product. I don't have a drugstore pomade that I liked this year. I could not find one that would replace this sucker that I'm about to show you, but pomade has got to go to my Benefit Kabrow in the color number 4. I gotta say, I have not found a pomade, just the color is right. It's just easy, and it comes with a brush. Like, come on. Now, I mean, I do like the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. I'm playing around with it a little bit, but personally, Benefit's line of brow products is literally simple. They have 5 shades. That is it. You gotta go from 1 to 5. There is no between. I think there's a 6. I'm not sure if there's a 6, but it's so simple. Anastasia Beverly Hills has at least like 10, 12 different brow colors, and I think the one I got I don't like, so I'm like, ugh. But as far as ease and the coloring and just everything, definitely gonna give the pomade to the Benefit team here. And then of course my favorite Brow Wiz high-end version is definitely the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I'm in the color for her dark brown as well. So we're gonna do eyeshadow next, because that's probably what I would do once I draw on my brows. So this is my like high-end quote-unquote eyeshadow palette that I loved, because to some people $38 is a lot. So I mean, I understand that's almost the same price as the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, but definitely my favorite high-end palette is going to be my Jaclyn Hill Morphe's palette. I literally have loved every single color in here. I mean, I created my last look with this palette. I mean, for $38 plus shipping and handling, they don't tell you that, but plus shipping and handling, and you get a lot in here. I mean, you have great transition shades, you have browns, and you have a black in here, a dark purple, and you have the blues and the purples and teals. You have a lot of colors. So if you're willing to splurge, get more bang for your buck, I would definitely try this palette. But if you're a little bit more on the simpler side, which I know I have girls that don't need all those, I loved this really tiny palette by NYX, the NYX Lingerie palette. Comes with 6 shades. In these 6 shades, you can create a lot. Good pigment, decent price, and especially if you're starting out with makeup or you're traveling, that too. You don't have to just be a beginner. Even if you're traveling, this is a great palette. Literally 6 colors, easy peasy. I believe this is 10 bucks, but I'm not sure. But I know it's a lot cheaper than the Jaclyn Hill palette. And once we're done with eyes, I'm gonna have to do bronzer next. Bronzer is probably my next favorite thing I got here. I don't have a drugstore bronzer that I like. I really tried, but I didn't find a single bronzer from the drugstore that I liked. I just didn't. So, but I will show you my 2 high-end bronzers that I like. So my first high-end bronzer is going to be by Too Faced. It's the Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. Literally, when I tell you, I have scraped and scraped and scraped and scraped and scraped, and it looks like I have barely used it. It's a good bronzer. It doesn't fly everywhere. You're not gonna get dust everywhere. Literally an awesome bronzer. I don't know the price. I believe it's like a 30 something bronzer, $30. It is pricey, but it's my favorite. And then my second favorite is going to be the Hoola Benefit bronzer. I actually just opened this sucker today because I used on my little one, my little baby one. But this is actually more of a cooler tone bronzer compared to the Chocolate Soleil one. But again, it's awesome bronzer if you have my skin tone. I love it. I'm really picky with bronzers, guys. I'm really picky. Now for the highlights. Now you didn't see me use this on camera too much, but I would definitely use it like on my brow bones and certain looks and inner corners and even for lid colors as well. I don't think you can get it anymore. I do think it's obsolete because it was special edition, so I'm sorry. But it is the Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. Not only do I love her, but I love Anastasia, so I knew the two were not going to disappoint. And I hope she does something this year because I really like it. And I mean, I just love them so much. Like honestly, the main ones I really used were Forever Young, Glow Getter, and Forever Lit. I would use this one to kind of like bump the other two up just like a notch. They look glittery. They look very, very, very glittery in the pan, but once you like melt them into the skin, they're gorgeous. I just hate that this is no longer available but I'm really hoping that she has like something up her sleeve so she can bring this back. Please, Nicole, if you ever watch this, please bring this back. Or at least like sell these individually, something for us. Now my favorite drugstore highlight, sorry, not bronzer, highlight, we'll have to go to the Maybelline family, and that is the Maybelline Chrome Studio, and I believe this color is Molten Gold. And even though it's a pretty deep highlight, it does show up on my skin. Actually, let me show you. I'm just gonna take my lovely Sigma taper highlighter brush. I actually don't have any highlighter on. How dare I not put any highlighter on? Just pop that on. Yeah, this is drugstore. See, it's just like a nice glow on my skin. And I know, you know, the more you pile on, the more intense. It's pretty good. Do on the other side so I look like I'm even here. Pretties. I totally almost forgot mascaras. Oh my gosh. But I have two mascaras here and neither of them are high-end. They're like, go me, go Alexis. So obviously they're right here. The first one I like is the Maybelline Big Shot. This is not the Makeup Shayla one, but it's, I actually don't have that one. I don't have Badescu Black, but this is the original Colossal, Big Colossal Shot Mascara. Love. Don't need to say much about that. And then my other favorite drugstore one is by Loreal. This is the Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I'm not really big on spending $35 on mascara. I feel like that's something that, unless it made my lashes grow 8 feet long, I don't see the point. And last but not least, when you do your entire face, you want to set it so that it lasts. Because the worst thing to happen is you do your makeup and it melts. And then you're like, well, why did I spend an hour and a half doing this with my life? So my high-end finishing spray, I should say, is the Urban Decay De-Slick. This is the makeup setting spray. I have the oil control version. Love it. The spritzer is very fine. I love the smell. It smells like hairspray, like good hairspray. I don't know. But if you don't want to spend the 20-something, almost maybe $30 is the Milani Make It Last. Not the dewy one, but this one is another alternative. I've used it here and there, but I know this one was expiring soon, so I was like, I need to use all this. But literally, if I didn't have this one, I would be using this one. And I'm literally looking at my table here. Like, I really think I covered everything that I personally loved this year. So that is my top 15, maybe 17 products that I loved. They were my ride or die for 2017. Again, I am a beginning YouTuber, so everything you see here, I buy. I've not sent anything, so of course I don't have like 8 eyeshadow palettes. I don't have 10 foundations, you know, a girl buys herself. But I really do think that these things are good quality. I tried to give you a high-end and a drugstore version for most. But yeah, I love these products, and honestly, there's gonna have to be like a life-changing like product for me to not use what I mentioned today. Like life-changing. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys will try some of these products too. Being that I love them, I'm hoping that you love them as well. And I will see you on my next video of 2018. Bye guys.